Hi everyone, it's Eric from ecartman12.blogspot.com and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Blackberry Curve 9320. A big thank you must go over to Vodafone for sending this handset over to review. You can purchase this handset from them on pay-as-you-go for around about £135. Now, let's get this unboxed. Before I do, let's just show you the box. Nice and plain and quite simple. The black and sort of blue colouring on here does look really quite nice. It's got a whole bunch of information at the back over there. And overall it's a nice and clean box. Okay, so let's open this up. And on top you're presented with the Blackberry 9320 itself. Let's just pop that to the side. And let's see what else we get inside the box. If I can get this thing open. There we go. Okay, so you get a hands-free kit. Standard sort of quality, doesn't look anything special. Here you get full-size USB to mini USB, which is basically for charging and synchronizing the phone. Here you get a 3-pin UK plug. Now this will be country specific, so if you're in the US you'll get, say, a 2-pin plug, and since I'm in the UK I obviously get 3 pins, and this is where you insert the USB, the full-size USB, then the micro USB goes into the handset. And over here it looks like we get some paperwork. Start here, and you get some product information about the smartphone, which battery safety and stuff. So yeah, there's only a little bit of paperwork in there, and you also get this right over here, which no idea what it is. Let's have a quick look. Declaration of conformity. Okay, that's just some more paperwork and stuff. Okay, so let's put all that stuff back in the box. And let us take a closer look at the Blackberry Curve 9320. Okay, so I just wanted to say that I've never used a Blackberry phone before. I've used them in stores, but I haven't had a proper sort of hands-on experience in my house. So I'm actually looking quite forward to trying this out. Just as a disclaimer, I'm letting, for those of you that are not exactly sure, this is part of the Curve range, so the price is lower. It's not as like the Bolds, which are really high-end and have fantastic build quality and much better keyboard and better screen and a capacitive touchscreen. This one, you don't use touchscreen, you manage everything with the trackpad that is over here. So, let's just run down a few of the specifications. It's got a 2.44-inch screen running at a resolution of 320 by 240. It's got an 806 MHz processor, 512 MB of RAM, 512 MB of storage, which can be expanded with micro SD cards. And on the back, you have a 3.2 megapixel camera with LED flash. And people say this is a fingerprint magnet, which yes, it is. I'd say it collects more dust than fingerprints. It's not the most fingerprint attractive sort of material that I've actually seen. It is plastic, but it doesn't really bother me or anything like that. It feels quite nice in the hand. The phone does feel like it's made of plastic, but it doesn't feel like it's really cheap plastic that'll actually get on your nerves. Okay, so let's put the screen on. Okay, I have to press this. Okay, and let's just put the password in. Okay, so this is Blackberry OS 7, and it consists basically of these little panels you get over here, which you can swipe between, and takes you to your frequent apps, all, favorites, media, downloads, and then background frequent. If you tap on this bar once it's highlighted, it will actually bring up the whole panel, so you can actually scroll between your apps. So if there's all apps, you can scroll between the list here. And if you did have something like a Blackberry Bold, you could actually use the touchscreen and swipe. But as you can see, this ain't a touchscreen and it don't work with my fingers. The screen is actually really quite nice and clear. It's not the best of screens, but it still is quite nice. You do see some pixels on the screen, but overall it's still very, very nice. Now let's talk about this QWERTY keyboard, because that's what Blackberries are well known for, and that's why you would really buy a Blackberry. The keyboard, at first I didn't really like it as much, but you are obviously going to have to get used to it. So let's just quickly demonstrate the keyboard by going into text messages. Okay, I'm going to have to blur that out. Okay, there we go. So let's give this keyboard a quick test. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to write. I'm going to write down, this is a test. And you saw I did that quite quick. And if you want to obviously do the commas and all that, and full stop stuff, you press Alt and then the specific key that you want, like the full stop right over there. So it's a very nice keyboard, and as you can see over here, You have a phone dial button, menu button, back button, and that's the power on-off button is. Well, it's not power on-off button. That actually takes you back to the home screen, and it also cuts the phone call off as well. So, this is actually the Blackberry Curve 9320, and it overall is, so far, quite nice. I like the sort of rubberized finish it has at the side, and it's also got a dedicated Blackberry Messenger button, so for those of you who are really into the Blackberry Messenger, just tap that and it'll take you right into it. Micro USB port over there, and also over here you get a little lanyard connector strap, 3.5mm audio jack, power on-off button, which feels a little bit flat, the camera as I showed you earlier with the LED flash, and down here is the speaker with the microphone over there, and volume up and down buttons, and I'm not sure what that middle button is right there. Okay, and over here you have your speaker, your earpiece when you're making and taking calls. Okay, so thank you guys very much for watching. This has been my unboxing and first look of the Blackberry Curve 9320. Expect a full review on my channel in the coming weeks. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Eric from ecartman12.blogspot.com, and I'll see all of you in the next video.